Moving on to principle number 3, we then state that your thoughts greatly affect the course of your life. And under that, we then say that as well, the circumference of your thoughts determines the circumstances of your life. The circumference of your thoughts determines the circumstances of your life. How you think about yourself will greatly affect how you respond to life situations, therefore defining the course of your life. Guys, do you understand that? How you think about yourself will greatly affect how you respond to life situations. How you think about yourself will greatly affect how you respond to life situation, therefore determine the course of your life. How do you think about yourself today? Do you think that you're a failure? Do you think that you're not worthy of the good things in life? How is it that you think about yourself? What is your attitude towards yourself? For your attitude towards yourself is going to determine your attitude towards life. What is it that you think about yourself today? Do you think you are a high achiever or do you think you are a low achiever? For whatever things that you think about yourself, how you feel towards yourself is going to greatly affect how your life goes. So always assess the type of attitude that you have towards yourself. Always assess the type of thoughts that you have about yourself, for these are going to greatly affect how your life turns out to be. Now, your mindset greatly affects your life set. Your current position in life is not your final destination. And this is something that usually affects our thoughts. We usually think, where I am right now, this is my final destination. But that is not what we're bringing across. For we're saying your current position right now in your life is not your final destination. Think that way, guys. But you need to know where you are going first. For you to know that where I am right now is not my final destination, you need to know where you're going. And now we're going to reference back to lesson number 1 that we talked about as we began our series, right? Which talked about vision. Now, if you have not listened to that message, be sure to scroll back and go to lesson number 1, right? For it is going to explain to you everything you need to know about vision. Now, as we come back to our point, for you to know that this is not my final destination, it is because you know where you are going, right? It is because you know where you are going. Have the mindset that you are a child of God. Have the attitude as well that you are a child of God. Therefore, if you are a child of God, what therefore can be against you? What therefore can come and conquer you if you are a child of God? The same circumstances are, guys, the same circumstances that you are facing in life. One person might be losing them to curse themselves, while another is looking at them and actually looking at them and saying, what? This is actually a wonderful opportunity. All because of the type of thoughts that you have in your mind. All because of the type of mindset that you have for yourself. So look at the opportunities instead of cursing the field that you've been handed over to. Look at the field that you've been handed over to and ask yourself, what can I learn? What can I use to grow myself, right? Look at the opportunity. Find the opportunity. Train your mind to always seek for the opportunity in the challenges that you are faced with in your life. There is a positive in everything. Seek that, right? When you are carrying a dream, you can deliver under any circumstances. You know, when a mother is going into the labor ward, she only has one thought in her mind. She wants to deliver the baby that is in her womb. This is the same mindset, whether she's going to the labor ward in a public hospital, whether she's going to a labor ward in a private hospital, or whether it is even in her own home. The same mindset that all the mothers have is that they need to deliver. And this is the same mindset that you need to have about your own self in your own life. Look for the mindset that no matter what circumstances that you're faced with, no matter the challenges that you're faced with, you need to deliver under any circumstances because you are carrying a dream.